Okay, so let's see if we can control this dragon and find our way into some action. Panzer Dragooning. Right, so I do remember that we can shoot Stellarium. We can shoot items and break them open with our dragon guns. Is this invincible? Oh, no it's not. Just takes a few shots. Alright, fair enough. Die, bitch! I don't actually know if these contain anything or if it's just for fun. Oh no, it does. Stellarium. Right, okay, let's... I want to break all these, I need to know what's in them, so let's do it. Access it. What's that? Field map. I believe that's my Y button. Yeah, it is. Give me all my loot. Dynast chip. Come on, let's in. Boom. Gemstone. Oh my god, there's so many of these things. But I must know what's inside. Nothing. There's an item over there. Another Dynast chip. A Gibson lens. I wonder if these are used for crafting or upgrades, I'm not sure. I'm definitely going to get everything though. I know it's not exactly riveting viewing, but hey ho. Oh, there's one more here. Shell plate. What the hell was that? Oh, it's these bloody things again. I'm not entirely sure why they made this so difficult to access, but it takes the piss of it, doesn't it? Agara. Looks like these are useful items, so let's just keep doing it. Let's do it, let's do it. I'm a living in a box. Birds. I got birds, some birds. The birds. More birds. Fantastic. Now, let's investigate the other way, since we came this way. There's nothing much happening here, like. Another Dynast chip. Oh, there's birds. Ah! I don't think there's much down here, but let's explore it. Yeah, that's nothing at all. Let's proceed. We need to get a turbocharger for this dragon, like. Oh my god, more of these things. I guess we'll do it. A Nando drill. Fucking cheeky Nandos, eh? Panzer Dragoon Saga. Sponsored with the cheeky Nandos. Cooley has done. Oh, and summer shit. We've actually just got summer shit. Access. An ancient device. All this lets us save, that's good. Save record. Internal RAM. And I want to save it over that, which is my test and save game. Yes. Data has been saved. Champion. Okay. Right, so we're going inside a cave. Activation site. There's nothing left. Alright, fair enough. All the valuable items have gone. There's not much left. Okay, so we've got a diner's chip. There's a dead guy. Oh, that's the captain. Nothing inside. Stellarium. And there's some nice graphical glitches, which is always nice. I can appreciate those. Pardon me. Bit of phlegm. The entrance is blocked by... Oh man, this... Ah yeah, this is where we came out. This is where we got shot. I actually got shot off there, didn't I? There's my dragon. Looks like he's waiting for me. Fair enough. Let's see what's going on with Captain. Where's Rua? Because Rua got shot next to him as well, didn't he? I head north along the valley. Go after that man, Kramen. Special Force of the Empire. I've heard of Renegade Officer. Black Fleet. So really, I'm an outcast. The Empire are killers, and the Renegades are gonna kill us. So I'm in a bit of a predicament here. What's he got? Map.
隊長、これは隊長
Oh, he's gone. He's a goner.
隊長くそクレイメンめ
Oh, he will. Come on, we're gonna get him. Gonna bite his fucking head off of me, dragon. Claiming they're gonna pair. Activation site number 4. Alright, the battle system. Okay, about the gauge. Patego. Alright. Little frog fish flying things. During battle, your attacks are dependent on this gauge. This gauge charges on its own. You can charge up to 3 gauges at one time. Okay. At any time more than 1 gauge is charged, you can open the battle menu. Certain actions require more than 1 gauge to be charged. Okay. Home and laser. The dragon's normal attack requires only 1 gauge to fire. Fire the laser. How do we do that? BOSH. The gun. Edge's normal attack also requires only 1 gauge to fire. Best used on individual enemies. Okay. Fire the gun. Let's go for the leader. Use item. Requires 1 full gauge. To use an item, open the battle menu, select items, use the D-pad to highlight the item and press C. Use your item. Elixir miner. Oh, so that's heal the dragon. Cool. Berserk techniques. Using berserk techniques, the dragon's special attacks varies according to the type. 1 to 3 gauges. Okay. Spiritual class, Holy Spear. Oh, it's like Dragon Breath. Cool. That is nice. What's next? Action may be taken at any time as long as the required gauges are charged. I think we should go for another Dragon Breath, I think, like, smash these bitches. Holy Sphere! Unused portions of the gauge are not lost. You may perform an action as soon as the required gauges are charged or wait and deliver a series of actions. Okay. Ah, that's fair enough. Position in 1, enemies attack. A Baldo. He's a handsome fellow. Although not displayed, enemies have gauges as well. They will act in fixed periods. Different enemies' gauges charge at different rates. Oh, he just shot us. I'm just getting destroyed here. Most enemies' actions differ depending on where your dragon is located when the enemy attacks. The battle radar shows where your dragon is located in relation to the enemy. Enemies will always appear in the center. Okay. The colour on the battle radar indicates the danger level of your enemy attack. For example, if your dragon remains in an uncoloured area, the enemies will only use weak attacks. To evade danger, your dragon can move to the front, back, left or right of any enemy. This is called positioning. Positioning can be done by moving left or right in 90-degree turns. Move to its rear. Boom. Positioning does not drain the gauge, so you may move at any time, but no charging occurs while positioning. Okay. The green area means that the enemy cannot attack in that direction, therefore this area is a temporary safe zone. Move to its front. Well, that doesn't look very safe. A red area means that the enemy will deliver heavy damage, while yeah, you've got massive teeth if it attacks. Let's get out of there. Oh, he's gonna bite us. Bit me in the ass! If you can avoid the red area and stay in the green area, victory will be yours. Keep in mind that while positioning, the gauge will not increase, so the more time you spend moving around, the worse your rank will be. Okay. Positioning 2, players attack. Lazara. Whoa, look at these bad lads. An enemy's defensive ability varies according to which direction you attack them from. Attacking weaker areas will cause more damage. Fire the laser. This enemy has an average defense rating from the front. Attack here and it will suffer average damage. Move to its right. That was to its left, like, but never mind. Fire the laser. Oh, it's got massive defense there. The defensive rating on the sides, left and right, is high, so attacking here causes little damage. It's gonna get oh, it's gonna be weak in the arse, isn't it? Fire the laser. Boosh! Massive damage. There are also enemies that counter-attack and or dodge attacks from certain directions, or even enemies vulnerable from only one direction. One direction! As you can see, positioning is vital to dodging attacks and fighting effectively. Mastering this technique is key to ensuring your survival. Cool beans. Types of attacks and effects. Nanyard Swarm. Oh, I fought these before in the demo. Bowman lasers. The dragon's normal attack shoots multiple lasers. The number of lasers shot at once is limited. The laser will only target the closest enemies, so although lasers can inflict more damage than Edge's gun, you can't aim at a distant enemy. Lasers provide ineffective, however, against optic resistant enemies. If you aim at an optic resistant enemy, anti-laser will be displayed. Edge's normal attack, use the D-pad to aim in the sight at a specific enemy. You can concentrate your attack on a weakness or a single enemy. It is ineffective, however, against physically resistant enemies. If you aim at these types of enemies, anti-shot will be displayed. So there's opticals, which the dragon fires, or physical, which your gun fires. Fire the gun. I want to get the red one. Oh, so you can't. Oh, he's anti-laser, but I'm firing my gun, so it should do massive damage. Or maybe not so massive damage. Dragon's special attack. An enemy's defensive rating is nullified by this type of attack. Okay, so special attacks do full damage. Some techniques heal your dragon. Each berserk technique consumes a given amount of berserk points, BP. Oh, right, that's BP there. If you do not have the required BP, you can't use the technique. Use berserk technique. We can't do laser storm, we haven't got enough. It's gonna have to be holy sphere again. Boom. Oh, that is effective, isn't it? Destroyed everyone, nice. Effects vary according to types. Attack, deadly to nearby enemies. Spiritual, all enemies. Agility, swarm small groups. defense, healing and shields. So spiritual and attack, okay. Selections are made by command icons, but the laser and the gun attacks can be made with a single button press. Abnormal status attack. Punisher. Whoa, look at this bad lad. Is that the airship? There are certain enemies that can use special attacks to create abnormal conditions in your dragon status. On the radar, the red area indicates not only a high risk of great physical damage, but the potential of a special attack. Shot me in the air. Oh, I'm poisoned. Special attack that, oh, paralysed it. Status of your dragon is displayed here in the status display area. When your dragon is paralysed, it cannot fire lasers or use its berserk techniques. Your dragon can only reposition itself. Only the dragon's status effect is affected using items on the gun or edge's actions, so these can be performed regardless of... Oh, that's cool, so you can still use your gun to attack. Use your item. So revive heals your dragon. Statuses eventually return to normal over time, but you may use an item to restore status sooner. Here are the abnormal conditions other than stun. Poison, loss of HP, slow gauges, stop, dragon can't move, pain, defense lowers, bind, only your first gears charges, so it'll stop you from using your special attacks and stuff. Berserk classes. There are 6 total Berserk classes, 4 are earned through experience and the remaining 2 are hidden. Attack class affects all enemies, delivering heavy damage to enemies nearby, but little damage to distant enemies. These spells are obtained by reaching a predetermined level. Spiritual class affects all enemies, inflicting full damage regardless of distance. I like that. These spells cause the same amount of damage to all attacking enemies. Very effective against groups. These spells are obtained simply by reaching a predetermined level. Defense regains HP and cast shield spells. Healing spells can be cast with only 1 gauge full, which is handy. These spells are obtained by reaching a predetermined level. Agility affects multiple levels and retreats from battle. Delivers the same amount of attacks regardless of the number of enemies. Effective against smaller groups, these spells are obtained by reaching a predetermined level. There are 2 other classes, full gauge class and extra class. Attacks in combination. An enemy's gauge can fill while you are moving your dragon. This scenario, the enemy will attack as soon as you finish moving. Okay. If you press a button while positioning your dragon, the action will initiate before your enemies attack. This is called beating them to the punch. So if I'm moving and I press fire lasers, I'll get that out. Alright, that's a pretty nice tip. You can do this while an enemy or player is moving or attacking. When the gauges are full, if you want to perform attacks in combinations, initiate the action and immediately press a button to perform another action. Learn this technique well, and you'll not only defeat enemies quickly, but also prevent them from attacking. Evaluation. When you win a battle, you'll receive one of 5 rankings. The higher you rank, the more experience points you'll receive. Your ranking is based on how fast you defeat your enemies and how little damage you take. Here are the rankings. Excellent, highest rank, full experience points, and you'll also find an item. Great fight is second highest, good experience points and also find an item. Good fight is the 3rd, average experience points, no items. Close call, minimal experience, and narrow escape, minimal experience. Right, I'm happy with that. So that's the end of the tutorial. Very nice.